Joined now by a couple of NBA champions, Stephen Jackson and Brian Scalabrine. Let's move to the NBA, where LeBron passed Michael Jordan for fourth in the all-time scoring list last night, but there wasn't much of a celebration. The Lakers lost their fourth straight. LeBron was booed after missing free throws and even made an embarrassing gaffe letting the ball roll out of bounds. Legendary LA sports columnist Bill Plaschke said the whole thing felt like a milestone for a visiting player, adding that he hopes when LeBron passes Kobe, he does it on the road. LeBron has lost LA, and I think at some point he's going to figure it out. And I think there is a chance. I'm not going to say a high chance, but let's say 30% chance that he figures it out and says, you know what, I need to get out of here. I need to go to New York or someplace else. Man, they booing this dude on the night he passes Jordan. That would give me pause and something to think about.
Man, if you're the king and they're booing you, it just makes you want to just shine that crown even brighter next year and just stick it to him. Right. One, as an LA native, I will say, in terms of our fandom, at times we can be fickle. If you're a winner, we love you. If you're not, boo. But we'll be right back soon as you start winning again. And that could be a 2-game win streak for the Lakers. It's just all of a sudden they're back in. Shaq got booed. Kobe got booed. They boo the greats here because they're just so spoiled with success that right now they don't like this. He's not part of the Laker family. I told you he never had LA. And this is now them trying to respond to that and say, we told you this is still Kobe Mamba country. But LeBron will respond to this next year. This team will be better.
But on that night, the night you passed MJ, how can you get booed on that night? That night, you push it all aside, just like the night where Kobe had 60 against Utah. Hey, forget that. We know it's your last game. You push it all aside. But on that night, you get booed?
Yeah.
I don't understand that one. I think LeBron, when he had the towel over his face, he was crying in regret. Like, what am I doing here? I get it. There's a lot of good things that are happening off the court for him. But he's thinking to himself, like, this is the moment. This is where I'm at right now. I look up, I'm down by 20. I think that was a hard moment for LeBron right there.
Well, I mean, fans got to understand, our people got to understand, the Lakers don't celebrate individual awards. They celebrate championships. Yeah. That's what they used to. They're not used to that. But at the same time, as a player, coming from where he's coming from, that's a big reward for him to pass Michael Jordan. We all grew up idolizing him. So for him, I understand what he's feeling. That's a big feat for anybody coming from where he come from, and that's how I see it.
So if you got booed on that night, how would you feel?
None of that matters.
Yeah.
None of that matters to LeBron. Where I come from, nobody. I'm here today saying I'm past my idol in the NBA and scoring. What everybody doing in here does not matter to me.
All right, let me ask you, if it doesn't matter.
It does not matter at all.
If it doesn't matter, then
I did this.
The next time, let's just say he's here next year, and he's going to pass Kobe next year. He's going to do that at home? He's going to be okay with that? Or he's going to schedule it where he's like, you know what? I better do this on the road.
It's going to be the same way because the Lakers fans don't celebrate individual awards. This organization is known for celebrating championships.
Sure.
Yeah. They didn't celebrate Kobe that much when he scored 60 points the last game.
Oh, my God.
Man, they threw him on the
That was a goodbye.
Yeah, it was a great game going out, but after that day, it was over with.
Sure, okay.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, they celebrated the next year.
Yeah.
And then to bring Kobe back and bring him on the court, we're going to celebrate that game. You know what I'm saying?
He's right.
It wasn't that big.
Dude, he's got just past Michael Jordan.
But both of those,
big,
if you look
man.
at it, he did that in a Cleveland uniform or Miami uniform. In the video montage, they showed that, and they felt that. And then you're talking about MJ. None of that is LA-centric. So them people are like, all right, respect for you, but it's time to do for us.
Yeah. LeBron tweeted out 2 hours before the game or an hour before the game, oh, wow, it's going to be unreal.
Yeah.
At this moment, blah, blah, blah. You can't tell me it crossed his mind. You know, I might get booed tonight.
You know what? Translate those boos. Y'all boo? Hey, hold on. Hey, all right. LeBron, why he was really crying is because not only did I pass Michael Jordan, the guy I idolized, but I wanted a positive influence from the hood, from where I'm from. And MJ became a billionaire from nothing. And now not only have I surpassed him in terms of points, but I might surpass him in terms of off the court. And me,
that won't happen.
He might. Look, it's in LeBron's head. Stay in the zone. He has accomplished so much. And the LA fans, when you boo LeBron, think about what he's been through in all the adversity. That boo is not going to penetrate
It was easy everybody
him.
to be passing Mike.
Thank you.
No, we know it's hard.
All right, okay, well, don't make it seem like he didn't do something that's great that's never been done.
No, it's unbelievable.
So what are you saying then?
I'm saying, why do Laker fans not accept him for the greatness?
Because you know that.
Doc Rivers got a standing ovation for Dirk Nowitzki at the Clipper game.
Because Dallas not used to winning. They're celebrating Dirk. That's all they have is Dirk.
Yeah,
the Lakers celebrate championships.
We ain't got that. We ain't got them championships.
Okay, but let's move to LeBron.
Right.
Not in terms of how he interpreted and how he feels about being booed on the night.
He doesn't care.
What do you mean?
He doesn't care.
I've heard the guy for years say, y'all take me for granted. I've spoiled y'all.
Look, we all rather get applauded than booed.
On the
but
night
when
I'm
you boo
passing
me,
MJ.
I ain't tripping.
On the night I passed the MJ,
The whole crowd boos you.
No.
You've been saying for years, I've spoiled y'all. Y'all take me for granted. You celebrate yourself more than damn near the media celebrates.
He does.
Everything he does, he tweets out, he Instagram posts. You know, last night I wiped my butt for the 100th time. Jordan only did it 88 times. Blah, blah, blah. Celebrate this, y'all. And people go, oh, God, that's great. That's great. You wipe better than anybody. You telling me this man isn't bothered that he got booed?
You gotta be. Come on, Shaq.
He's not.
You don't think so?
No, put yourself in his position. Would you ever let those people, as Grandma said, don't let them steal your joy, baby.
Yeah,
In that moment, I ain't letting you steal my joy, and I just got
I hear you. I hear you. That's why he put on his post. He winked his eye to the haters. I wink to the haters. I hear you, but I'm not paying attention. I just passed Mike. Why would I give that energy?
You know why your grandmother gives you advice?
I don't understand that.
Because you need it. Because she knows you're hurting. And she's like, baby, don't let nobody steal your joy.
Right.
That's why that saying is out there. And that's why she said.
Yeah.
And so trust me, LeBron James's mama today is sitting there, baby, don't let him steal.
Nah.
That boy, he drank so much wine last night.
Come on, you kidding me?
What joy?
You know why? It's depressing, right?
You kidding me?
It's depressing.
Hey, that's what
You
I'm
can't
saying.
tell me somebody that does all this social media posting, look at me, look how great I am.
When we shoot Space Jam?
I hear you.
He looks just...
There's some truth to that.
Gotta worry about
When we shoot
who you born? Them same people born gonna be at the movies in a couple months. I don't want to hear that.
300 seconds.
I want to hear that.
300
worried about that.
All right,
But he's not worried.
They wasn't booing courtside. You know why? Because they close to him. Can I get a selfie?
Jack, you on Facebook? Are you on Facebook?
No, sir.
Have you know what Facebook is, right?
Yes, sir.
Your high school, so you know.
Everybody's on Facebook.
You just turned
Everybody.
40. And there'll be some 40-year-old that you went to high school that's on Facebook right now, putting out pictures of how great their life is. And you would see it and giggle. I know how terrible things are for you. Your husband just left you, or your wife just left you. You're 30 pounds overweight, but you're trying to put on this big show. When I look at LeBron's social media feed and all the dancing and all the love letters to Kyrie and all the celebration of himself, it ain't no different than that person you went to high school with who's faking the funk on Facebook.
You know what? You know what's different? He's famous. They ain't.
Yeah, he actually doing it.
And did they pass him?
They faking it. I'm about to be a billionaire. I ain't faking nothing.
He's not faking
If
it.
every billionaire or millionaire was happy, y'all would have a point.
But that's
we talking about LeBron,
They
though.
can be just as unhappy
LeBron
as
happy.
the person with no money.
You just went lane hopping. You went from objective to subjective. How can I tell if the dude's happy? He dancing at practice and they losing. He look happy to me.
He's going up to the game with some peanuts. Niggas some wine, man.
It's like a show to me, and y'all are kidding yourself. Any one of us, if we broke any kind of record and got booed on that night, we'd be like, what?
All right, to your original point then.
Please,
if you
the
can't
record's still
find
broke.
happiness on the Lakers in L.A., where you going to go and find that happiness? Go, Whitlock. Where?
I'm finna tell you.
Okay.
Let me tell you what the downside is for LeBron. The risk is coming back next year, because this season has been a disaster. We all in agreement. Disaster. If he comes back next year and they don't get any free agents, the narrative's going to be, don't nobody want to play with LeBron. He's toxic. Rather than face that outcome, go to New York, point your finger at Magic and Pelinka and Jeannie Buss, and that they jacked it up.
But why? The
What's the chance
Lakers
of that
dealt with that before. Kobe,
The chance of him not getting any big-time free agents?
Somebody else coming there? What's the chance of that?
No, they're going to get people.
Come on, man.
They're not going to strike
what
out.
if they don't?
No, they're going to get somebody.
They're going to get somebody.
Kobe
gonna
didn't
get
get
Jimmy
anybody.
Butler.
They're going to be better than they were this year. Just say that.
I say that. But
Just
if they
say
don't
that.
get anybody, the Lakers have dealt with that before, even with their greatest player. Kobe didn't attract free agents, and he rolled with that narrative.
But the
That didn't hurt
question,
him.
at the end of the day, whether they booed him or not, the record's still broke. He still passed
See, you
MJ.
keep jumping.
I'm just saying, it's regardless.
You keep trying to distract.
No, I'm not
from the
distracted.
issue
He doesn't
that
care.
LeBron has
the record is still broke.
Okay.
No, but it's not what he thought. Like, if it was in Cleveland or Miami, it'd be a different story. You have to admit that.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, the way he did it, and now he might not care.
All this is premeditated with LeBron.
He might not care. He might not care. But if it was in Miami, come on. If it was in Cleveland, the way it would have went down, it's a little disrespectful to him. No question.
But why y'all trying to balance the response from people there versus him and his work ethic and his accomplishments? Like, think about your own individual accomplishments. Like, if you make the Pro Bowl and nobody cheers, you're like, all-star.
So I'm supposed to be mad that it happened because the fans booing me?
No.
That's
but
not
the
what
fans should have not booed him. But on that one day, if you don't like what's going on, just for one day, don't boo LeBron.
The point isn't whether the fans should have booed him. It's about how LeBron is interpreting this disaster. And every day it just keeps getting worse to me. And it's clear now, like, damn, I may never win this fan base. This might be one of the biggest mistakes of my life. This might be worse than the decision, hosting that announcement on TV and how that blew up in his face. This can be 10 times worse than that, coming to L.A., and I think he's capable of realizing that. And last night was just another little sign. This was a mistake. And you start looking, oh, what's my exit strategy?
You got to keep perspective. Success is not linear. It's not a straight line up. You know what happened? The day of his injury, Golden State, when they beat them by 20 up there, where was LA's love for LeBron then? Pre-injury. Now, they've lost 14 of the last 19. Of course, everybody's going to be looking at you sideways. But if I'm LeBron, I keep that moment and I capture it in the bottle. And then next year, I come out fully loaded, maybe another free agent. Well, this squad, doesn't matter. We still know that this franchise is going to love me because Christmas Day, they were in love with LeBron. Look what they did to Golden State.
Have you ever broke a record? Have you ever broke a record?
No.
Well, when you do, I have. And if you break a record, the last thing you think about is the mistakes you made. Last thing you're thinking about.
When you're getting your brains beat in.
You just beat past Michael Jordan. I guarantee you, the last thing he was thinking about was a mistake he's made.
You're a laughing stock.
The last thing you're thinking about is a mistake you made when
you're letting the ball roll out of bounds from full court.
I'm giving y'all I got.
You ever seen that before? What happened last night? He let the ball roll out of bounds.
And you also seen the times he did that and made the shot? All right. He's made the shot too. I'm not gonna win this one.
That doesn't. I've never seen that before, Stack.
But he does it a lot, and he's made that shot a couple times.
All right, Stack. Let's give him a little ammo. LeBron didn't miss his first 4 free throws, his worst first quarter percentage ever.
He's the worst free throw shooting star we've ever seen.
Yeah, but he also set records for himself in the negative.
Shaq. He's Wilt Chamberlain. Yeah. I've been saying it for years. He's Wilt Chamberlain. Coming up, Zion Williamson just got back at Nike for that exploding shoe. We get into that and the best and worst of social media. Next!